Previously on Dance Nasi, we introduced to you a variety of Kenyan traditional dances. The Isukuti dance from Western Kenya, Sengenya dance from the coast, and Mbeni dance from Eastern Kenya. Taking it a notch higher, in today's episode, we take you to Nyanza region of Kenya, to the shores of Lake Victoria, as we introduce a Luo traditional dance, popularly known as Orutu. Named after a traditional one-stringed fiddle, the Orutu, this is a ceremonial dance performed during joyful events such as weddings, festivals, and memorials, as well as at funerals. The instrumental basis for the dance is the melodious percussive set of drums of various sizes called Nidwonge. This set of drums can traditionally be composed from 6 up to 12 different drums. It sets the vigorous pace for the dance. A second accompaniment is the popular Luo Kalapapla drum, sometimes referred to as the ohangla. The tune of the dance is created by the conversation between the Orutu fiddle and the vocalist, a fact that adds a special flavor to this dance. Finally, the music is complete with the addition of the gourd rattles, known by the vernacular term ajawa. Welcome to the Luo Orutu Dance. Once again, to demonstrate today's dance, welcome our demonstrators Nimo and Teke. Kicking off today's Orutu dance is one of its most characteristic movements. So it's a lateral step. We'll be moving sideways for a count of 5. So let's start with our right foot. So stepping out with the right, the left foot joins it, the right goes again, left taps in place, right taps in place. Okay, so it's a count of 5. The first 3 are moving sideways, and number 4 and 5 we tap in the same spot. Let's try that again for the right side. 5, 6, 7, go, and right, left, right, left, right. Nice. Then we are going to do the same thing to the left side. 5, 6, 7, go. Left, right, left, right, left. Okay. So of course this is just the footwork of the movement. Now we'll be adding the other parts of our body. So we are going to do this movement when we are in a gentle plie, like most African traditional dances. This will allow you to move your hips and sway into the movement. So let's try that again. To the right side first. 5, 6, 7, go. And right, left, 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 right, left. Nice. So now here you're going to add movement of the arms. So your arms are bent at the elbows. You leave them at your hip level. And you're using the same arm as the foot. So just gently swinging your arms when you're moving to the right side, when you're moving to the left side. Just allow your arms to naturally flow with the other parts of the body. So let's try that together with the arms. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Nice. Of course, you'll add your flavor here. So adding the movements of the head, movements of the hips, and just flowing into the movements. And we'll do that step for 2 counts of 8. So to the right side, to the left, and one more time to the right, to the left. So let's just connect that and see how it looks like with the entire count. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. In step 2 of today's Orutu dance, we are going to maintain that same characteristic Orutu swing, but this time we are going to move forward. So we are going to step, starting from our right foot, coming forward for a count of 4. So 5, 6, 7, go. We step with the right, left, right, left. Nice. Now we are going to come into our wide-legged plie. So we're going to do that movement while our knees are gently bent, and this will allow us to add the swinging of the hips and that movement of the arms we've seen in the previous step. So let's try that with the swing. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. The arms are also maintaining that same swing kind of logic. So as you're moving forward, you're swinging your arms. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. This is where partnering comes in. So if you're lucky enough to be dancing with a partner, you may now face your partner and see how that looks like when you're moving towards each other. So maybe some space first. Yes, thank you. So let's move towards each other. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. So you've landed in a wide-legged plie, ready for step 3 of today's Orutu, where the partners are going to clap each other's hands. So facing your partner in a wide-legged plie, step 3 is going to consist of clapping your partner's hands. So both of the partners are going to lift their arms up and tap each other's palms for a count of 4. So let's do that. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, as you can see here, this is where the pelvis comes in. So the pelvic movement, especially for the ladies, you contract your chest, you contract your pelvis and add it to the claps. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. From here, you're going to grab hold of your partner's arm for 1. And on 2, you're going to tilt your torso sideways to the right side. So it's as if you are popping your chest out and slightly bending laterally to the right side. That's the count of 2. For 3, you're coming back to center. And for 4, you're now tilting to the left side. Nice. So let's see how that looks when it comes together. For 5, 6, 7, go. And clap. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. You're going to repeat that sequence of clapping one more time. So it's together it's going to make 2 counts of 8. From the top, 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, step 4 of today's Orutu is what we popularly call Nyuma Nyuma. So we are going to remain in that same feeling of Orutu, the same swing in the hips, the same swing in the knees and in the arms, but this time we will be moving backwards. So we are stepping backwards with the right foot first. So the right steps backwards, right, then the left, and then the right steps for a count of 2. So it's a prolonged accent on the right foot. Let's try that one more time before we add the other parts of the body. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So backwards, backwards, prolong, and forward, 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 prolong, and right, left, right, right, left, right. One last time. 2, right, right, left, right. Nice. Of course, now we are going to add to that movement the swinging in the hips and in the arms. So let's try to do that first. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Notice how when they are going backwards, they actually bend their back. So it really becomes a kind of a movement of diving down, especially when moving backwards. And it will also allow you to involve your back. So really play with the back and the chest. And that movement will be done for 2 counts of 8. So you're going backwards, forward, and adding the feeling of root to involve your head, your arms, and your entire body. Let's do it one last time. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So coming to the next step of today's Orutu dance, step 5, is going to use the left foot. So a lot of the Orutu movements are accented on the left foot. Kindly face forward so that we can see that movement nicely. So your left foot steps on your tippy toes, and you are going to move the foot forward and then backwards. Forward and backwards. So we're not stepping far away from our body, really just slightly in front and slightly backwards. But the movement is actually in the pelvis. So as you step your foot forward, you're going to push your pelvis forward. And as you step your foot backwards, you're pushing your pelvis backwards. So it's forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. Try and make it a soft transition in the pelvis. Forward, backwards, forward, and backwards. Nice. Now, this is also a couples movement. So when you face your partner, we are going to do that step for 2 counts of 8, but we'll be changing orientation. So the first one we are going to do facing each other. 5, 6, 7, go, and forward, backwards. Then you're going to turn to the right side, forward, backwards, turn to left, forward, backwards again. You face each other, backwards, right, backwards, forward, backwards, left, backwards, forward, backwards. Nice. So what we're going to add here also is when they're facing the side, they're going to grab hold of each other. So you're going to actually just place your arm on your partner's waist whenever you're facing the side, okay, whether it's the right or the left side. So let's try that one more time with the arms. 5, 6, 7, go, and forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. That's approximately the pace. Nice. So that's the movement. Awesome. Now let's see how it looks like when we actually count it, just so that we have the counts in mind. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so step 6 of today's Orutu is actually a transition movement. So you're going to once again face the front, both partners. And the accent is once again going to be on the left foot. So placing your left foot on the tippy toes. This time around, you're just going to be doing micro taps. So just micro movements with your left foot. Nice. Of course, the movement is actually in the pelvis. One more time. So those taps are actually supposed to allow you to play with your hips and with your pelvis, especially for the ladies. Then lifting our arms up, keeping the elbows bent. We are going to add here a shaking of the palms and of the fingertips. So we're actually imitating the sound of the Nidwange drums, which are rolling here. So this is a transition movement that we use as we wait for a second sequence or another phrase of the dance to start. So just notice here the difference between the male and the female version, while for the ladies, the accent is really more on the hips and on the pelvis. That's why the costume actually has a tail. While for the men, there'll be more accent on the bounce of that left knee. And that is step number 6. We are going to do it for 2 counts of 8. So that was the end of today's part 1. So let's see what happens when we connect the whole of part 1. We had a total of 6 steps, and you want to see how we can connect all of them without music first. So kindly face your partner. Because Orutu is really a couples dance, you're going to do all the movements while facing the partner. But if you're alone, you can still do them facing frontal. Just to remind ourselves, the first step is the lateral swing. From there, we are coming to the forward swing, so coming towards our partner for a count of 4, then clapping each other's palms with that popping movement. Then we are now coming to the backwards movement, the Nyuma Nyuma in the same swing style. Then from there, we are coming to the pelvic movement, so forward, backwards with the accent on the left foot, and finishing with the transition movement, still remaining on the last foot. So let's see how it goes. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and last 5, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, clap 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, backwards, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and pelvis, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, transition, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's the end of part 1. Now let's repeat the entire part 1 with music. Drummers, please. In part 2 of today's Orutu, there's going to be a difference between the movements for the ladies and for the men. So we're going to start by explaining step 7 for ladies first. So the next step is going to consist of a half circle. So using your right foot, you'll be turning to face us with your back. So stepping with your right foot, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and left, 7, 8. So you're alternating the right and the left foot, and each time you turn orientation, you keep a count of 4. Let's try one more time. So with the right foot, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the movement is in the pelvis one more time. So you're going to add a rotation of the pelvis. So circular movements at each step. So at each count, you're actually supposed to rotate your pelvis 4 times on the right and 4 times on the left. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allow us to add here one more transition step. So once again, using the tippy toes of your left foot, similar to the previous transition step, but this time around we are going to turn around in a circle. So do a full circle around ourselves with the left foot, tapping micro movements next to our body. So let's try that for a count of 8. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can notice, we are lifting one arm up, so the left arm is up in the sky, and that same vibration of the fingers and the palms that we had in the other transition movement. So one more time. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So let's see if we join that transition with the previous movement. So step 7 together with the transition. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, move. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's step 7 together with its transition. So for the gentlemen, step 7 of today's Orutu is going to be similar to that of ladies, but still somewhat different. So we're maintaining that same motive of turning to face our back. But for the gentlemen, the movement is going to be a bit different. So we're going to start by tapping our right foot twice. 1, 2. Then the left. 1, 2. Okay. The count is actually going to be a count of 8. So let's try that with the proper counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. From there, you're going to turn following our right foot and showing us the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do that one more time before we add the arm movement. 5, 6, 7, go. And right. 2, 3, 4, left. 6, 7, 8, and turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now we are going to add the arm movement. So that is just the tap of the foot, but the arms are going to swing laterally at the same time. So as you are using your right foot, you're going to swing your arms to the right as if you're pushing something sideways. Nice. And when you're stepping on your left foot, you're going to do the same movement to the left. Nice. So let's try the full movement together with the arms. A slight bend in the back, a bounce in your knees. Just add your feeling here. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a full count of 8. And now for us to come back to front, we are going to have that same transition the ladies have, so turning around ourselves. But instead of using our left foot down on the floor, we are going to lift our right foot up in the air, and we are going to simply contract our knee. So it's as if you're kind of pedaling in the air with your right foot, and use one count of 8 to turn back and face the front. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same way that the ladies did, you're going to lift one of your arms up. So you're going to lift the right arm when you're doing that transition movement. So let's try it with the arm. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is step number 7. Let's see when we join together the two elements from the top of this movement. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and turn, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's see how that looks when we are doing it together with the ladies. Nemo, please. So Orutu being a couples dance, we are going to do these movements actually facing each other. So let's see how that looks like. So the movement 7 with its transition when we are doing it together. From the top, 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, transition, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So step 8 today, once again starting from the ladies. The accent is going to remain on the left foot. So one more time, on the tippy toes, you're going to be doing that same macro taps with your left foot. That will allow the movement of the hips, the pelvis, just freeing up your body. But this time around, we are going to use that movement to advance forward with micro steps. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just notice how she dips every time on every foot. So 1 she dips, 4, 6, and 5 she dips. So it's just a bit of a deeper plie to create some movement and a feeling to the dance. Nice. We are going to now add the arms to this movement. So as you're doing that movement, your arms are going to be swaying from left to right. So starting from the right side, placing your palms to your hips, coming to the left, right, and then left. At a count of 2. So let's try it together with the arms. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. We're actually going to do that movement for 1.5 count of 8s, which means a full count of 8 and then up to 4. Let's try and count them. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, she's going to turn and do that same transition movement with that we did. So turn around yourself on a count of 4. Coming to step 8 of today's dance for the gentlemen. So once again, similar to the ladies, but this time the men will be using the right foot. So exceptionally, we're using the right foot to move forward. So place your right foot slightly in front of the left one. And with that same macro tapping movements, we'll be moving forward. So let's see that. So put a swing to your knees, bend them. And for the men, the accent is not going to be on the pelvis here. The accent is going to be on the chest. So lifting our arms up at chest level. Each tap of the foot comes with the contraction of the chest. Nice. And then similar to the ladies, we are going to add an accent on each foot. So let's try and count it. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So notice how on every fourth, he's going to not only lift from that plie, come a bit higher from out of his knees, but he's also going to turn his head to face his right side, so like he's looking behind his shoulder. We are going to do that movement for 2 counts of 8. So let's see how it looks like when we bring everything together. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So let's see how that works when we do it together with the ladies, together with the partner. So facing each other, you're going to notice that actually that movement of moving forward is going to make them pass each other. And each one of them is going to find themselves on the other side of the performance area. So let's start step 8 together. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for step 9 of today's Orutu dance, which is also going to be the last step or the last new element in the dance, we are coming together once again. So the movement of the ladies and the movement of the men is the same basic movement, even though of course the ladies are going to put some more grace into it and use the pelvis more than the men. So the first part of the step is a step with the right foot forward as you reach down with your upper body and with your arms, as if you're placing something on the floor at your right foot. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2. Then left, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's really like you're placing something on the floor next to your foot. Nice. Now that movement is going to be combined with another movement. So we are going to do it only once. So once on the right, once on the left, and we transition into another part of the same movement. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and come up. So you're facing the right side one more time. You lift your upper body up. And at this point, we are going to stretch our arms in front of us. So the elbows are straight, the arms are at shoulder height. And we are going to contract our chest and our pelvis here for a count of 4. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we shift over to the left side and do the same thing on the left. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, you're going back to placing something on the floor. So it's a combination of movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, come up. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, come down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So that combination is going to be done for 3.5 count of 8. So let's see how it looks like when we are counting the whole of it, starting from placing on the right foot, placing on the left, then contracting while facing the right, contracting facing the left, and going back down one more time. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, the end. So to close today's part 2, we are going to add here a transition, because in reality we are going to join part 2 of today's Orutu dance with part 1. So let's just see how we are going to do that. So after you've finished step number 9, you're going to add here a transition. You remember that circular transition in which we go around ourselves, which is somewhat different for ladies and for men. So ladies using their left foot are going to tap with the left foot and turn around themselves, and men lifting their right foot off the floor, they're going to contract their right knee and move around. So the ladies are going to do a full circle while the men are going to do a half circle. Both of us counting 1 count of 8. Let's see that. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From this position, we are going back to step number 8. So remember the step number 8 in which we are passing each other. So the ladies are really still using that left foot accent and swaying their arms, while the men are popping, contracting their chest. We're doing that for 2 counts of 8. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time transitioning with a circular movement, this time only at a count of 4. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, you are facing your partner and you're ready for our waiting step. Do you remember that waiting step in which both of us are on the left foot, both the arms are up in the air? And we are waiting here for 2 counts of 8 until the Nidwonge drum takes us into the next phrase, which is actually going to be the repetition of the whole of part 1. So from here, we are going to repeat the whole of part 1. Let's see how part 2 looks like when we are doing it facing our partner. So we're going to repeat one more time the entire part 2, first without music, and then we are going to add the music. So let's start from step number 7, the beginning of part 2. 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, move, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, transition, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, transition, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drummers, please. The next phrase, which is actually going to be the repetition of the whole of part 1. So from here, we are going to repeat the whole of part 1. Just to remind ourselves, the first step is the lateral swing. From there, we are coming to the forward swing, so coming towards our partner for a count of 4, then clapping each other's palms with that popping movement. Then we are now coming to the backwards movement, the Nyuma Nyuma, in the same swing style. Then from there, we are coming to the pelvic movement, so forward, backwards with the accent on the left foot, and finishing with the transition movement, still remaining on the last foot. So let's see how it goes.
Quisero pétalo, quiri, quisero. Quisero. Quisero pétalo, quiri, quisero. Quisero. Quisero pétalo, quiri, quisero. Quisero. Quisero pétalo, quiri.